good games versus teams like Shanghai, which is what I'm expecting tonight, and then they can also go very close to Valley. Then let's take a look at an opening composition to start things out with. Gaga Elsa on the Winston Zarya, not even doing the ball here. Gaga to me is one of, if not the best ball in the league currently. And I know he's just entered, he's only played like one game, but trust me, the ball is really, really good. They're going to be on the double bubble early, Fate coming through on the ball.
Waiting above, comes down. So just swing through, but can shield bash instantly, so it doesn't go for the pile driver to get the big knock up. Gaga just playing around the side. With this Winston, Lee Jae-gon under quite a lot of pressure, pulls back around the corner.
Chengdu's playing double. What is this comp? This feels very Chengdu. They're playing McCree, Sombra, double bubble. And shit. I mean, this is good until what Shanghai's playing, I think. So.
Still somehow Bionate does connect onto both the supports here for the side of the Shanghai Dragons, but they haven't been able to capitalize on that. Don't get the kills there. So far, just going to be knocking Void out of that mech. Now with Izayaki and Lee Jae-gon falling, the extended fight is going to be won. Initial cap goes the way of Shanghai Dragons, but it's going to be a very fast turnaround here for Chengdu.
I think that's maybe Lip or Flatter, one of the two actually going towards that. Flatter gets, I think he got stunned up there, and then obviously Bionate comes and cleans him up from Monk. That initial manual hack from Jinmu onto Void sets things up beautifully. Void can't do anything, no defensive matrix. Then you get the Bionate onto Lee Jae-gon and Izayaki. From that point on with Shanghai always on the back foot, they get the back cap. And only now can Chengdu match that 13%, but this is where I'm looking towards Jinmu, 81%, Lip owning on 64.
Yeah, it's a really solid start for Jinmu, who, I mean, we thought was going to be, you know, a surefire pickup just to be playing the Pharah, but does show us is not just quite a one.
So Fate swap. Man, I get like Fate like doesn't want to play ball into that comp, but like, I feel like when you get stuck onto this, the Winston Diva Brig Zen is just not good.
Might not know that Izayaki nearly has this transcendence and now gets it online.
Void with the instant reaction on the Sombra. Nice play from Void. Good EMP, but I think that. Okay, no, that was actually good. Nice.
The cleanup comes through. That is just going to be a team ace. And we just go ahead and flip it right back over into the favor of the Shanghai Dragons. So 43% on the board. I
mean, that was good from Dragons, but Chengdu's got a fucking lot. They have a lot of valuable ults. They have Rally, Primal, EMP, Grav, all ults I can use to win. Like High Noon. High Noon's whatever, but Chengdu's got a lot of high value ults. Izayaki and Lee Jae-gon gonna have to do God's work with these fucking support ults. Oh, Izzy. Where's Izzy at? Where? Where is he? Is he above? Oh, please don't tell me he gets EMP from above there. Oh, well, that's it. That's the fight.
Yeah, doesn't get to use the trance. I mean, dead before the EMP even came out. Couldn't save himself. Leave, just taking him out that quickly. It will be rally for rally at the moment, but now with Lip gone, trying to stay alive.
Okay, they rallied. I mean, I like the fact that they want to try and win this fight, but it's an impossible win, in my opinion.
This will be a cleanup, and it's just a very swift back and forth here. Chengdu quick on the reply.
And it's both teams finding opportunities to get that EMP in there, the clean it now for the rest of Chengdu.
Okay, so all Chengdu had to use was Rally and EMP. It's a good win for Chengdu, I feel.
Then the rest of the EMP collecting, Ejecon even with the Rally. Can't quite get enough armor to save the team. So we're going back and forth between Lip and Jinmu, and now we're going to go swing back towards the Lip side of things as far as...
I think Shanghai's just gotten forced on a comp that's not as good as Chengdu.
Looking for opportunities.
Will go ahead, translocate out. They nearly get the flip on the point. Pulse bomb out from
nice pulse from Fleta.
Great pickoff from him early.
Oh. Void. Yes. Oh, don't tell me he 180 flicks him. No. He flies in. Matrixes. Pulls it back. Hits a triple flip. Oh, he triple flicks him. Oh, shit on Elsa. Oh, absolutely shit on.
Still here, still pounding, still picking up kills for the side of Shanghai. Trying to get some knocks here into the car. It'll be Lips and does manage to get one with the primal.
Oh, I want a POV of that. I want a POV of that. I'm not gonna pull up the POV thing very often, but I want a POV of that. I'm loaded up, chat. I'm loading it up. Oh, they show it later? Okay, never mind then. Never mind. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
Shanghai Dragons are right back into the point. A little minor delay there from Chengdu for a moment, trying to fish out, get that EMP up and running. The rest of the team now collapsing. Does Chengdu look to take us up to 99%?
Yo, Launch, thanks for 2 months with the Prime. The Bezos Bucks.
Bezos Bucks
I like how the the text to speech says it as well. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I want to see it. I want to see it.
I mean, Gaga's going to be thankful to get out of this situation. Elsa maybe not so much.
Show it.
This is going to go potentially 99
now.
Both sides, or more realistically 99 for the Shanghai Dragons. Lip is ready to go. Not great defense on the side of Chengdu. Jimbu's not quite in the EMP.
Good early EMP.
Go first.
Ooh, I don't like counter EMPing at all. I think that's a. I don't. Oh, nice shots though. Leaves popping. I just don't like the idea of counter EMPing. I think counter EMPing is terrible.
Without that Sombra, need to make their way over to the point. They do so right now as Eichenwalde gets taken down before he can use the rally. Ziyaki still going to be 28% away from the Transcendence. Needs to get that online. Void barely makes it back into the mech safely.
Last fight though. How much percentage was left? Oh, I guess he kind of had to. I guess he kind of had to. Yeah, you're right.
Gets taken down before he can use the rally. Ziyaki still going to be 28% away from the Transcendence. Needs to get that online. Void barely makes it back into the mech safely. We're at 99% here. A flip for Chengdu Hunters almost certainly means the round victory. They're going to be hungry for it.
He's who are lit. I mean, probably lit, but it's very close. Good hacks on the Jinmu. Oh, rally. No shot. Chengdu wins this, right? Oh, man, so much is going on. Both support ults get traded. Oh!
Cowboy coming through, but the Dead Eye's not going to be able to lead to any kills.
Oh, he just one tap sleep. Oh. Oh, leave differential. Oh, leave differential. Man, I said it before. I said it last time I watched a Chengdu match. Like I wasn't high on Chengdu, but I absolutely believe that Leave like is a top, like he's an S tier DPS in my opinion. He's a fucking freak. Leave pounds. Did Gaga just juggle a Tracer?
For his sake, the rest of the Shanghai Dragons can delay this. Void, however,
oh, okay.
Gets chased down by Elsa, and they break him out of the mech. They finish off the Baby Diva. Pink now going to be hacked. Lip eliminated. It seems so very good here for Chengdu as their HP bars
wow.
are just not
That was a good fucking fight from Chengdu. I actually think though, if Leave doesn't hit that one tap on a Lige Gong, this is a lot different of a map. This 1.25? No.
And Chengdu, they were looking like maybe they didn't have the genetic. Well, else the damage just isn't going to be there. So.
Also redemption? I mean, I haven't seen anything crazy, but
from there on,
he's gotten a grab eaten, so he can't be feeling too good. Anytime you get a grab eaten, you feel bad. So, regardless of how well you do after that.
Gaga does match. Jinmu now.
Chat says they show the replay. So, oh, is it in here? Wait. Oh, here we go.
They lose Walker. That really saved them, and it doesn't look good to start with. I mean, they lose
one flick.
Sure
another fake.
They had the initial gets
I mean, maybe Elsa like saw what was happening and thought that the Matrix was gonna run out, but
I thought it was gonna be Shanghai.
Still a good eat.
Well, a good little turnaround victory here from Chengdu so far. Fate now making a swap up as he moves back over onto the wrecking.
Yeah, I mean, Void, in my opinion, is undoubtedly a top 3 off tank, and you can make a good argument that he's the best off tank in the game. So.
Comfort zone on the far, taken to the skies, drop it down, instantly finds Izayaki. Comfort zone on the far, taken to the skies, drop it down, instantly finds Izayaki.
Leave does a good job preoccupying Izzy's attention. Where's Lee J Gong in this whole thing though? Why are they so split?
Does match. Jinmu now.
I don't like how Shanghai approaches this though. They have everybody else in their team go main, and then they have their supports by themselves go inside. This is easy pickings for Chengdu. Chengdu has a hero that's invis. They have Sombra. All they do is scout. Hey, the fucking supports are by themselves. Just run at them.
into the skies, drop it down.
Bad rollout. Bad rollout from Shanghai.
Sliver of HP will get finished off by Elsa in the end. They collapse it onto Void.
Bad rollout.
Absolutely phenomenal here at the start of Garden. Fleta has to head for the hills. Just get the heck out of Dodge. And Chengdu will yet again lock down this point.
And it's the same neutral fight going the way of Chengdu, where Leave, well this time it's Leave, last time was Jinmu, but the Sombra players of Chengdu.
I would like to see Fleta go to the McCree here. Is he gonna say the Tracer? Yeah, maybe a Tracer's fine. I think the Kree here could be good from either Lip or Fleta. Lip's got a nasty Kree.
Outside of Leave playing the Tracer, sorry, the Sombra, we could be on the Tracer. It's like across the board, everyone's.
Ooh, Elsa's really lucky. He tucked himself in that corner like that.
Yeah, and
wow.
Well. Lip barely survives, but
Lip gets away with what, 7 HP? That's crazy.
Well.
They're diving Izzy again. Izzy's automatically dead.
Scoops a kill. Jinmu now with the barrage online.
Gaga's getting really good engages off.
There's no real reason to use it at the moment. They might continue to get picked off one after the other. Just wait for that nano boost to come in, or maybe even the EMP to couple it here with Leave. High impact ultimates are not really a great way to deny. It's all going to come down to Void, really.
Good hack.
With the D-Matrix.
Good slam.
Does fall. Now the barrage comes in. Not a great angle.
Again,
the problem. So
I had this complaint with Jinmu last series. You're probably just better off not barraging a lot of the time.
Jinmu drops down to the ground. He finds Fleta. So there's no DPS duo alive.
I don't really see how the other people died, but
absolutely melts under the pressure.
Is this game MTD? I don't know. I haven't seen it. So. Yo, Tim's 2 hit for you. Thanks for the prime, dude. Thanks for 2 months. I appreciate it, dude.
Nobody else nearby to really crash into these.
That's actually an important kill to Gaga because now there's a timing for Shanghai to maybe.
Okay, like I said, there's Flood on the McCree. God, I'm so smart, aren't I? I'm so smart.
That was always going to be a fight for Shanghai that wasn't going to go well. They had no ultimates to work with, but now they do.
I'm a very smart cookie.
EMP coming.
The counter EMP. It's absolutely huge. Lip only finds Elsa. The counter comes
Lip solo EMP'd Elsa. Did Fate try hiding behind a pillar and died? Nah, Fate rolled out in the open and died to the bomb. Okay, Fate.
And this is just not looking great at all. Chengdu Hunters looking to take this 2-0. They're now at 99%.
Good nano on the void. They'll keep him alive through the hack.
Ooh,
nice direct. Okay, Jinmu, I see you. Lip's dead again.
At least for a little bit longer. Nisha not in a position to try to get that res off, but Elsa is just doing so much work in the meantime over on the point.
I feel like Lip's died an awful lot.
Now going to be hacked, can't dash, can't recall out. He's just hiding in a corner.
I assume they'll ask me back, Tim's, but I'm not sure.
Desperately tries to swap over onto the Soldier 76 to get himself back over to the point, but the OT bleeds away so quickly that Chengdu Hunter.
Well, map 1 was Leave like hard carrying in my opinion, and map 2 was kind of like, I feel like Shanghai's strategy going into that wasn't very good. I didn't like Shanghai's strategy choice for map 1, round 2, at all.
Basking in the chaos of control. We'll see how they fare. On
the Chinese stream, the chat was spamming a Meng retirement stream. Yeah, I mean, I said it before, like the review I did yesterday with the Chengdu Valiant game, but if Meng ever plays over Gaga, whoever's coaching that team is smoking something crazy. Smoking something crazy. Whoever his dealer is, bang my line, because Gaga's just a better player.
To just completely offset Shanghai Dragons, catch them off guard, keep the fights going for extended periods of time, they very well could grind down against Shanghai and get a win here.
So, for Shanghai, this is going to be a good map for them. Gibraltar's going to be even better when we get to that. Well, that
he isn't, though? He just is. I think you got... I think Almeng's a relic of the past. I'm going to be real.
Best chance of winning this probably comes from, I mean, there's a couple scenarios. You have the 3-1 scenario, the 3-2 scenario.
He's just a ball player, Caruso.
This map, we have to go to that map 5, and then, you know, back under control. Maybe Chengdu take us back to the Chengdu zone. We repeat what we saw into Oasis, and that's Chengdu winning the game. Or we're looking towards Chengdu winning Eichenwalde. And if they do this, even if they lose the next map after, which would be Gibraltar, Hanamura should still be good. Even if they lose Hanamura, you still get that last map in control back again.
No,
so
Peyton.
Chengdu,
I think Gaga's the better ball.
Oasis paves the way for them really nicely.
I mean, you see that stat line that we just had pop up in the lower third, and the only hybrid map that Shanghai has ever dropped to Chengdu was Eichenwalde. It was a long time ago, but it was this map. So maybe history will repeat itself here in 2021. And Chengdu Hunters
All right.
forced Shanghai
Oh,
into a position
dude.
where they
Okay.
expected when they had to do
I
it last
actually kind of I actually kind of like this here, because Shanghai's shown that they want to play so much Sombra and Tracer. Jinmu's like, all right, let me just whip out the fucking Torb, no problem.
Dragons were very
Now if Chengdu can like harness this like wackiness into like actually making sense, Chengdu can be pretty good this year. The problem is Chengdu has a terrible history of being wacky just to be wacky.
down to pulling off those reverse sweeps, but more often than not, they don't get put in that position.
And Jimmer's coming through on the Torbjorn.
Reaper?
Far shenanigans, and you know, Eichenwalde A has been a far point at some periods in history for Overwatch.
I'd like to see maybe Hans. Ooh.
Over, you know,
Hi, what? They're playing Rush? McCree Reaper Rush?
And now it's like, well, it's putting the hit scan, you know, heavyweight of DMs. And for Shanghai Dragons, Brawl Comp, straight into Chengdu. They've identified no fire. This is fine.
Well, we'll be
Oh, good lamp, Izzy. Good lamp.
Mortality field get eliminated.
And they're all dead. All
All
right.
right. By Izayaki very steadily, but they lose out on the Diva for now, and it's a strong start for the side of the Chengdu Hunters. That being said, Gaga going
All
to
right.
be eliminated. Lee Jae-gon pushing
I put my odds in the chat, and Gaga and Jinmu find a way to die. Gaga's on the left side. Oh, look at Fleta. Does Fleta fake him out? Oh, Fleta fakes him out. Look at this. Look at the way he's moving. Look at how Fleta moves here. Fleta drifts towards the outside, right? He's okay. Everybody else is dropping. I'm gonna drift off. I'm gonna drop too. But nah, he just goes in, fucking one pumps Gaga in the fucking forehead, and then runs away. And then Jinmu, for whatever reason, pops E and runs into the team and dies as well. Dude, what is going on? There's just a series of insane trades here. What's going on? Izzy. Oh, big flashbang from Leave. Holy shit, that's a huge flashbang. Oh, big flashbang and a big nade. Fate should have blocked that shit. What the fuck is going on?
Loss of the damage now. Here for the side of the Shanghai Dragons as they look to stabilize. They pull back up onto the high ground, back away, wait for these respawns to come through. Chengdu can just go ahead and maintain control of this point, make sure that everybody's topped up, and get ready for the next wave.
We'll look at Monk again. I mean, this guy's dropping Bionades. He's landing multiple Bionade hits on the Shanghai Dragons, keeping his team alive. Nano available straight away to Gaga.
Okay, Nano Monkey. That's a really high value. A lot of damage. Forces him out. Builds Primal. Gets Lamp out. I think they're completely fine with that.
Get some heals. Grab some mini pack inside the room. Should be stable enough to continue pushing forward. I mean, almost another window available for Izayaki.
Is Monk better than Molly? Isn't Molly on Shanghai? Dude, if Leave does this all year, I will swallow my pride and say I was wrong. But if Leave does this where he hard carries to this extent, they're going to be a good team. Because, I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, he's just doing God's work at the moment. This guy's doing God's work.
As I say, it gets the headshot, follows up with another nice little dink there, and Shanghai Dragons just had to play back indoors. Good dodge there from Fleta on the flashbang, but as he pops
like, Leave has help this year.
Will still fall. Elsa just beaming him down.
And okay, so a reason why I kind of explain why I had Chengdu so low. So a reason why is like for me, support line and like I think Elsa's been decent. I mean for me Elsa's been like what I expected of Elsa. Like I didn't think he was gonna be anything crazy, but the support line for me was big question marks. Like I didn't know who was gonna play. I didn't know who was better. Like for me, what I knew is that Faraway 1987 was gonna play, and he was supposed to be better than this guy. But I haven't seen the guy play once, so like I didn't have a lot to go off on. I heard the rumors all was that Yvettel was how you say it was supposed to play as well. I was like, man, if you're gonna play Yvettel for like the third year in a row, like Jesus. But the support line they're fielding now looks pretty solid. Good nade though, good grab. Jinwoo's fucking. Oh, Jinwoo's nutting on him. Give him the fucking nut. Void. They can do like these. They're all inside, dude. Listen, I just assumed Chengdu was gonna stick with very standard Chengdu nepotism, playing the same old veterans who's played every year. I was like, oh boy, Chengdu has Elsa on this only off tank on this roster. Here we go. Here we go again. Chengdu's just going to play the same 3 or 4 players, make a couple swaps, and they're going to be the same fucking team as usual. but they didn't do it. They didn't do it.
Sound barrier was used as well. Immortality field was used.
They technically have Late Young, but again, I'm not high on him either. So he's also a veteran of the team. He's been on the team for like 3 years. Okay, that was good from Fleta. They baited up the bubble engage. Oh, Izzy dies. Damn, Gaga kills Izzyaki there. That's nuts. Oh my god! Are you telling me this guy goes in 1v6 and solo kills the Moira and the Kree? Gaga be fucking though. Oh! Sheesh! Yo, Dank Williams Jr. 21. Next to tier 1, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Damn. God, dude. Shanghai has not broken the tower. They have not made it past the tower. Not once. What the fuck? They're getting shit on. Also, I'm gonna have to say it. I think Lip should never not be playing for this roster. Like if you're literally if you're putting DM in just for Kree, I literally think Lip is just as good of a hit scan as DM is, and he's more flexible. Like I would not be removing Lip from this roster.
Yeah, they cancel it. They still do manage to get the punish though. Fleta following up with the shotgun blast. Does find
maybe they plan on playing like an Ashe comp here. Maybe that's why. But I think Lip's Kree is insane. I think Lip's Kree is insane. I mean, but one, Widow is a non-factor. Let's just remove Widow from the conversation. Like on the sniper maps, sure, put DM in. But on these maps, if there's even a hint that you might play like a short range hit scan like a Kree, I think you just keep Lip in. Like I don't see a reason to be putting DM in on Eichenwalde when you're not really gonna play Ashe and you're not really gonna play Widow. And I think Lip's McCree is probably better than DM's. And let's just say, Lip also has a good Ashe and Widow, mind you. Is it good as DM's? I don't know. Maybe not. But Lip's a nut. A lot of people think of Lip as just the Sombra player because his Sombra's so good, but his other heroes are also insane.
DM going in with the ult, doesn't manage to find anything. Fleta trying to drag this one back, picks up a single kill. He's so low, the flashbang.
Dude, these guys just got fucking. They barely touched point. No. I'm not saying DM's the problem. That's just an observation I made. I realized it took Lip out. I'm not saying this guy being in the game is the problem. They're not losing because of that. Their comp is ass. They're playing like ass. But I'm just saying, like, in general.
They have only found once on a hybrid map. I was teasing when I said maybe they could do it because they beat them once on Eichenwalde before. Now they are absolutely looking to pull this off. Shanghai have to reverse full hold them just to force a draw.
Kilios, this is insane. This is so insanely good from Chengdu today. What is Shanghai getting crushed?
Void with illegal water bottle. Wait, enhance where? Where is it? Where? Oh, that's not regulation water bottle. Find him. Book him, boys. Tag him and bag him. What's up, Big T?
Never really got a good fight for them, and then when they finally had ultimates, there was that one big moment. We go back. It's like 5 ultimates for Chengdu, nearly 6 ultimates for Shanghai. We're waiting for Izzyaki to get this, Ant Matrix on board, and that was what should be opening the fight for them. And every single time they rotate, on transition, Monk lands this massive Bionade.
Coke's a sponsor.
A responsive resource from Shanghai, where they don't want to have to sound barrier early. They don't want to have to use Immortality Field early. But Monk is
Ashe. So maybe they feel like I could kind of see Shanghai wanting to play Ashe on this map. Like you're gonna play like No, please. Like, I guess maybe they're playing D.Va here because they expect Jimmy to go Pharah, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like Winston D.Va, I think Winston Zarya is just better. But I think it's the best off-tank and Owl, to be honest, probably Void.
Normally that double bubble could get run over if it's more brittle DPSs, like we're talking Ashe, Traces, stuff like that. Maybe even, you know, the fire, which DM, I'm sure, would just go towards a hit scan. And he already was one onto McCree. But the fact that the Torbil Kree was a...
How do you rate Fury? Fury's probably top 3, not Choi. I think Choi's Zarya is too much of a weakness for him. Not to say Choi's Zarya is bad, but it's definitely not up to par compared to the other top S tier tanks, in my opinion. But I think Choi has like the clutch factor, you know, the clutch gene. You know what I mean? Like, I did see Sato whip up the Coke bottle. An absolute gamer through and through. Fun fact: Izzyaki is also a fucking Coke McDonald's fucking fiend. Izzy has like just a fucking mountain of Coke cans around him at all times. Choi #1 Sig and Diva? I don't know about Sig. You can make an argument for Diva, maybe. Definitely not Sigma though. I would pick Krong, Gargoyle, Hanbin. I would easily pick those 3 over Choi's Sigma, in my opinion.
Another man finds it on the void. No one can collapse and try to punish this and get rid of the mech. His fate takes quite a bit of damage.
Void, yeah, and Void. Sorry, I wasn't saying Void because I thought he was #1.
They've already gotten through the initial archway. They've gotten through this initial choke. Because they don't lose out on members now, they're in a very good position to pressure the point.
Sub Snow Point. Nice shot from Leave on a DM. Pops his fucking... I mean... Listen, chat. I know you guys have your opinions. I've played against Gargoyle. That's what I'm saying. I've played against these players. Okay? That's all I'm saying. My opinion might hold a little more weight. Just saying. These guys just got shit on, by the way. What's up, Mikey? Ooh, why is DM there? So I'm trying to see through the wall. So DM is... If you can see through the Diva, the little mini back here, I think he tries to swing wide for an angle here. Yeah, and he gets caught out by the Sombra, I guess. And then Fate gets hacked, boot forward. I mean, it's just a roll. You think Molf will be good? Depends on what you think on good. I think he'd be serviceable at the level they play at. But I don't think he's gonna be like a star on their roster by any means. Could be wrong. I guess there's another video.
I'm Achilles jumping. Inside Shanghai Dragons could do anything against Chengdu Hunters. Stop Bastion.
Okay, here we go.
Do it a 3rd time in a row.
By the way, Gibraltar.
Yeah, good is basically like, will they be in the top 10 or like at 10-ish?
7-1. And it's not just because of the stats. I mean, you think about the comps we run here as well. Sniper heavy, favored, DMs.
What was that stat line? These teams have never met on Gibraltar, but it was Shanghai's best map in the current pool. Gibraltar. Wait, they get. This was their best map. This was their best map last year. Was Gibraltar because they ran it on the Echo fucking. They have DM it again. I guess they'll play Ash Echo.
If they can't win on their best map, then they get 3-0'd.
Man, I just don't. I'm a lip simp. Like I simp for lip. Like no cap. Like I'm a lip simp. All right. I think lip should be playing more. I'm a limp. All right.
That's still quite a tall order, though. I think Chengdu are ahead. I think they're looking great, but they got to take down Shanghai now on the 88% win rate.
Leave or limp? Both. I simp for both.
Run by Chengdu. Decides to go in for the Tracer. Tracer Ash set up. Void on the Diva, Elsa on the Zarya. They start moving forward. Jimmy taking some shots coming through. Just really chipping away at them. The Bionate on the Void forces it back.
Jimmy's in.
Tries to bring the
Widow.
down into the underpass.
I think Widow.
Jimmy, by the way, has great angle.
I would much rather have an Ash.
Looking towards Shanghai, just getting early.
I mean, if you can prove me wrong with the Widow, like if you're having a pop-off day, then maybe Widow's better, but I think Ash is just a much more consistent pick.
Now when, you know, the card actually comes up.
Diego I have. He's taken me to Pound Town multiple times on the Korean server. Can Neki play at all? No. I haven't seen Kaneki play yet.
Keeping himself away from Flutter. Don't want to be in range of him by any means. Hard for now. It's going to be sat still. This is always, you know, one of the hardest parts.
Oh, no, wait, I haven't even noticed. I've been too busy fucking jerking off lip. Like, they're playing Winston, Diva, Mercy, Zen? Just play Anna Zarya, man. Stop the cap. What is this? Stop. Make it stop, man. What are these dog shit fucking monkey comms? Stop playing Monkey Zen. Stop it. Stop it.
The underpass. So he can't easily be contested from both sides.
Trying to set up this collapse of him. That's why Flitter's onto the back line. That's why he's trying to flank around. And at this stage in time, DM could be in trouble as well. DM!
What? Where's the awareness? Hello?
That's just gonna be the sticky bomb finish.
Does DM not have ears?
It wasn't gonna be good enough. Fate does fight Nisha, however, and the rest is differently Jigon, so they put DM right back into the fight as Jigon just goes out with the Valkyrie, cruising around the skies, trying to keep everybody alive.
Easy gets his Transforced? Oh. Oh, nice shots though from DM. Good recovery. Big headshot.
Great little pinch there from Fleta, finds the Widowmaker, who will get res back into the fight, but as Nisha's busy doing that, he's not getting heals out onto Gaga.
I mean, DM aim, good. Good aim. Awareness, positioning, leaves a lot to be desired for me.
Just for the kite back of the Widow, as the gate does open upon point A being taken by Shanghai, looking much better, much more stable here on Gibraltar so far.
And really good late kills here as well. The stagger's going to be important. This is going to give Shanghai a lot of early momentum in this phase. They're going to have shuttle control as well. What you saw in that last fight, by the way,
it's been like half a map. I mean, I don't just mean this map. I mean in general.
Was pretty brutal for Shanghai, but they had the res from Lee J-Gon. He's got to go for it. Nisha dying, no one reses him, so that's going to be a 5v6. Lee receives a nano, dies a DM via headshot, doesn't even get to use the duplicate, which would have also removed his own nano.
Fate's out. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Fate's not out. He jumped up. Interesting that Leave comes out bottom. Ooh, that wasn't on purpose, but Void boops the monkey jump. I don't think Winston D was that bad, but not with Zen Mercy.
Too much damage. The heals will come through just to top him up. Then out, Primal out, looking for some targets, just beating and batting. Void around as can't jet away from him given the hack, but doesn't get too much done overall with that duplicate. For now, the cart is going to be halted up. That being said, Fleta pushes forward, finds Monk, takes him down. Fate pops a Primal of his own. Gaga going to fall. Void finds the kill. Natural hack comes out onto Fade, but damage is already done. Shanghai Dragons on an absolute tear at the moment. Out onto Fade, but
wait, Jimmy went. Wait, why does Jimmy go Sombra here? Does he go? Does Jimmy not play Tracer? I haven't realized for a while, but why does Jimmy not go Tracer here? If you want to like, I mean, you put Jimmy in to play hit scan, right? Like, that seems weird. I feel like this is like a hero pool, kind of like I don't play this hero type situation. So Leave copies it, forces Valk. Monk's in a tough spot for whatever reason. It gets killed, gets a nano off. Fleta's looking for Locator. Nisha has nowhere to fly to and dies.
Shanghai Dragons on an absolute tear at the moment here on Gibraltar. This should be them getting B.
Jimmy sits against specials. Yeah, that's what I mean. Why is he on Sombra then? Like, Kree? Stay on Ashe? Why Sombra? I'm a big advocate for like when I talk to players and like when I coach, like play to your strengths. Like we're in a meta now, in my opinion, where you can play a lot of stuff and get away with it. You don't need to be playing hard meta stuff. Play to your strengths, please. Like, please don't force yourself to play something you're not good at because you think it's good. You can get away with a Kree or an Ashe here. You absolutely do not need to be playing Sombra in this situation. Monk's on Zen now. I don't know. Maybe Zen Mercy is just this fucking stupid like sleeper pick that I don't know about with Monkey Diva. Maybe I just don't understand it. Maybe I just don't fully comprehend what's so good about Winston Diva Mercy Zen on this map.
The coach gun right now trying to jump back. Successfully get peeled, however, as Void goes forward. But that being said,
does Fate get anti? Wait, how does Fate die here?
Trying to jump back. Successfully get peeled.
Oh my God! Look at Fate's health.
Doesn't have the coach gun right now trying to jump back. Successfully get peeled, however, as Void goes forward.
Oh, he gets shit on. Hacked, but yeah, I mean, the trance. That's what I mean. Fate, Fleta with a good pulse on the Nisha. Discord orb smile.
Up into the air from Elsa, looks for a pick in the
Good
back.
bomb. Where's that land?
Bomb from Fleta. Also struck up into the air from Elsa.
Where's that kill? How does Lee Jae Gong get caught by that?
Nisha's back up alive now. He died at 95, but
Huh.
the rest of the team has held on, especially Gaga coming in. Hack onto Bob as well, took that out of the picture. Shanghai Dragons, this is going to be a reset, very important fight win for Chengdu. That could have gone very poorly considering, you know, getting Nisha.
Gaga's on ball now? Okay, like, if you're going to go Zen and then go ball, I think that makes more sense to me.
Simply not going to be enough.
I just think Winston requires way too much resources to be playing Zen Mercy Winston. I just don't see how you get a lot of value out of Winston here.
For Shanghai, so building up a couple more ultimates, looking to find the fix. You see Gaga on the top side, he's unseen currently.
Void hacked, discorded there for a moment. Jigon in the air with the Valkyrie, just trying to keep everybody topped up here for the moment, but DM falling under the
Leave wins
pressure.
the Ash duel.
Leave, forces the res. Dynamite
Good burn on
put right back into the ground.
Poor DM, man. But why is he up there that aggressive in the first place, though?
But
Does he coach over?
the Valkyrie,
Where's he come from?
everybody
Where is he?
topped up here for the moment.
Does he coach over? No, don't tell me he coaches over onto the bridge.
Falling under the pressure.
No. That is way too aggressive from
Forces the
DM.
res. Dynamite hit,
Ugh.
DM's put right
I don't like
back
that at
into
all.
the ground. Just as quickly as he was brought right back out of it. Solid here from Leave now. Dropping down over onto the cart, looking to break down this Winston bubble. Get some extra shots woven through. It's going to be
Good bomb from
Id.
Good bomb from Void.
Make it far enough around the corner to keep himself alive. In the meantime, Fleta does get the kill on to Leave. Nisha goes in, gets the res, but gets punished for it. They get the counter
Fate has the
kill,
primal.
as Leave will fall yet again. Ziyaki trying not to
Okay.
get pressured enough to use
They
the
had to
Transcendence
use
res,
Diva
but
Bomb
on
primal.
the cart. Yet again,
It's not
advancing
bad.
forward, getting closer and closer to see now.
But
just
Jimmy's
a
coming
few
out with an
meters
EMP.
away. Transcendence and a pulse
Monk's
bomb
got trance to keep
from
people
the
up.
side
This is
incoming High Dragons. Trance out. EMP comes in from Jimmy. Does manage to find
Okay,
team members
so
with a hack.
Izzy's done a good job of countering EMPs with trance.
Keeps everybody sustained. Fight continuing as Fleta dips around the back. They
But
split
Chengdu
Gaga.
still has a lot of ults
Now they
here.
look to move forward, but Izzy
Monk
dies
right
at the
clicks
start. Bomb
Izzyaki.
crashing through. Bomb over the top. Elsa looking for a pick, and it seems like they should be able to stop it.
Fleta?
Here's up the start as the bomb comes crashing through. Bomb over the top.
Oh, Fleta.
And it seems like they should be able to stop him, but that being said, Fleta finds two of the pulse bomb. Both supports. A huge
Oh.
play from him, but is it
Oh, I thought he was going to try and hide in C9, not going to lie.
Back looking for Leave. Should be able to take him down.
Ooh, nice shot from Leave.
And now the tank's falling means that Shanghai are going to be held yet again.
Damn, Fleta tried his absolute best.
We look towards the DPS.
It's a good zoning bomb from Elsa. Also kind of forced all of Shanghai back with his bomb. So nobody could follow up when Fleta's kills.
Another precarious situation for Chengdu where EMP versus Izyaki's Transcendence. Izyaki's going to have that one available. Doesn't get caught in the EMP. And then we're just waiting to see where the frags fall from there. Void initially gets the good fight for Shanghai Dragons around the corner. You see it forces Lean forward, gets him down. Monk even dies self-destruct. I think Monk maybe should have considered Transcendence in that one to stay alive. And they lost so much tempo. Chengdu have held on. It's about a minute 10 left, and it's still doable Shanghai. But
Jimmy's almost got another EMP already. That's a quick pace on the EMP. So maybe Jimmy's got a pocket Sombra that I don't know much about Jimmy either. Maybe Jimmy's got a pocket. Leave dies. Okay. Okay. So how does? Okay. So they coordinate it. So like this is what happened last time where it wasn't as coordinated. They didn't have the Winston jump up here, but the Ashe coach is over so they can control this. So they're really putting a lot of emphasis on having this high ground here. So now DM has a godly position because they were actually able to take it this time successfully. Gaga! Oh! Gaga kills Izzy on the ground, grapples up, immediately goes and fucking shit. Dude, DM has to pay more attention. Look at this. He's like just standing still, strafing. Dude, he's 15 HP by the time he turns around.
With that Valkyrie staying alive, Gaga gets on top of DM, finishes him off with the melee hit. Yeah, Rez brings Izzyaki back into the fight, but Monk is going to be first on the Transcendence.
Good EMP from Jimmy. He dies for it though. What I would say is a lot of players who aren't aren't known to be Sombra players. They like throwing locators in to get EMPs, but I'm not a big fan. Like, if you have to throw your locator into EMP, it's usually not a very good EMP.
First on the Transcendence, the EMP coming through from Jimmy. Flooded gets the punish. Izayaki barely holding on, but Gaga comes steamrolling through and completely flat.
But he did get to the big EMP, so it's worth it. Like, but not dying for it is preferable.
Try to get over the finish line. Flood is spotted. Should be able to escape.
See if the self-destructs work for Void, and Void did win the fight earlier. Izayaki close to the Transcendence. There's enough resource left remaining for Shanghai to make it work. There's no more EMP for Jimmy as well. Really important to see who Jimmy ends up getting.
Who's the best Sombra? Probably Lip.
That's going to be Chengdu. Bob's nearly available as well. Chengdu can absolutely hold on here. This is going to get close.
Dante's also very good. Hisu's also very good. There's a couple of really good Sombras. Doha's good at Sombra.
Not going to be seeing any hacks coming through. Izayaki can breathe a little bit easier here. Doesn't have to get pressured into that Transcendence.
But I'd say probably Lip, Hisu, and Dante are your top 3.
Primal Rage does come through, but he's just into that Transcendence a little bit early.
It's good space creation from Fate. He has a whole backline back here. He primals out the Mercy for the bomb kill. Nice dodge from Void. Gaga dies. Good. Ooh, Flighty gets one tap. Dude, Leave is just performing, man. Like, Chengdu has no shot of winning this if Leave doesn't get this kill on Tracer.
Looking to be the focus. We just see these Discord orbs flipped through. GM with a very nice shot onto Elsa the Bob.
Jimmy on the Widow?
Knocking him out of the mech. They get the finish. The res is there onto Leave, but they have to play the card. They just cannot do it. Gaga comes charging back in, swapping over onto the Reinhardt. But now the heals are cut down. No support.
Should be a gap for Shanghai.
Chengdu Hunters is Izayaki and Lee Jae Gon will clean up the final 4 kills. The Shanghai Dragons do finish Gibraltar, but it's in overtime.
And Nisha gets caught today with not toward pulse bombs, but really for me it's been individual picks even in neutrals, and that's where DM's kind of the guy to look at. This is very aggressive.
Whoa! Shanghai really getting freaky with it. Winston, Sigma, Mercy, Zen. Jesus. I guess I'll stop critiquing it because I guess I don't understand it, but I really don't like this comp.
Sorry, from Shanghai and Chengdu.
Maybe this is better with the Sigma? I guess, potentially.
First kill as well.
Void's got a really nice angle here to sit up here and do damage, but it's getting real freaky. Jimmy, please get off Widow. Go Ash. Please. Please.
More and more kills continue to come through. Elsa falling on the back end of the fight. Shanghai starting things off on the right foot. Gaga now gonna be
Yeah, but it's just like for the tank line, there's just not enough resources to go around for this tank line, in my opinion. There's just not enough resources to go around.
Zen as well. It's going to be Monk moving over to that hero. I mean, Discord's going to help for sure. Fate's already been discorded. Gaga on the ball is always going to be something that works well for Chengdu. They've lost a minute now. We haven't really had enough distance.
Jimmy wins the aim duel with DM, the 1v1. Fleta dies. I'm not sure how, but Elsa finishes him off.
We'll have a Bob pretty shortly here. It's 28% away from that, so can use it to delay the card, especially in that underpass if they can stabilize before it makes it to the other side.
Void's almost got a flux already. So bang on. Go on, Void.
Just pick off the members of Chengdu as they're separated here for the moment. Fate going to be dropping down around the back, it seems.
A little worried for Nisha there because he was still pretty far behind, and again, Nisha has been first pick plenty. Gaga in trouble. Discord, Flitter can definitely do a lot of damage here. Pulse bombs available. In fact, look at the ultimates for Shanghai. It's like a minute and 30, and we haven't had one proper fight. Just a lot of skirmishing, but when that fight breaks up and really comes in, it's Shanghai that have the resource.
Yeah, I mean, the defender's advantage being utilized well, and they just, had that initial foothold and allowed them to chip away, get multiple kills, and build up for these ults. So now they're in pole position to be able to defend point A, at least for a little while longer. It's going to be the flux.
Nisha's going to live here, though.
Onto Jimmy, but cannot get the final.
Ooh.
Will be topped up here. His fate has to drop down, burning away with the Discord orb. Leave. In the meantime,
Leave kills Izzy. Dude. They're just falling apart. Shanghai's comp is just, it's such a greedy comp. Winston Sigma is such a greedy, like, spam comp.
Boyd finally managed to defend himself a little bit more as Monk does get taken out, but
I mean, Chengdu used Chest Valk. Chest Valk.
It's also Lee Jae Gon dead as well, so no res to come on through. Izayaki has no idea how he dies so
Lee Jae Gong is on the Brig, which is fine with the ball and the Tracer.
Full round of headshots in that one clip, and Izayaki doesn't get to use the trance. If he trances, I guarantee you Monk has to then respond as well. So both teams will have to use a lot of ultimate. That works.
Void's back on the Diva.
Long run. Now Gaga trying to apply some pressure. Has to be careful.
Do these swaps now, so they're going to be
Fate is dead with Primal.
And this Brigida coming through, so it's going to be a while before we see those ultimates. In the meantime, you know, 4 online, Nisha nearly with another Valkyrie. That's the only ult they had to use to win that point A fight. They have a plethora of ults to work with, as the card is already getting ready to come up this final little bend here towards point B.
Okay, forces Monk trance. That's good. DM is dead. Where do those mines go? Where are those mines?
Point B.
He mines inside the ship. I'm gonna guess he mines inside the ship, so DM has a hard time getting out. Leaf kills Izzy. Wait, no, Izzy, you haven't died with trance. Surely not. Oh, Izzy died with trance. Oh no. Leave with 3.
Getting ready to be broken down as Void is eliminated. Fate is alive. He does have the primal rage. He can try to buy some time, but do they commit in for this? Seems like the answer is going to be yes, as he lurks on top of the dropship for now.
It's been really sloppy from Shanghai.
But no, they will just actually let B go over.
Wow.
Make it out to the rest of his team is the question.
I mean, Chengdu looks good. Like, I think what they're playing makes sense. I think the players are making plays, but in my opinion, I think Shanghai does not look like the Shanghai of old, or like the Shanghai that we all know and love. Like, Shanghai looks sloppy. Sloppy, to say the least.
If they get the finish, there'll be a minute added to the time bank for Shanghai Dragons, but you know, you want it to be even, or you want to just hold them. You do not want them to come in with more time than you have.
Now that B is what the difference is for Chengdu.
Nice dynamite from DM.
Fearless?
I don't know. I think Fate was good last year. Like, I thought Fate would be a good fit for this team. I mean, the reunion with Moon, you know, like, I thought this would be good. Like, but I mean, he hasn't been particularly impressive so far. But again, they are playing, for some reason, for the most of the series, they've been playing Winston Zen, which I'm not really a fan of.
We are looking towards Shanghai now, finally having more ultimates. They had those early kills as well. They're stopping the momentum from Chengdu. 3 minutes to bleed down. You know, if we can see a few more Shanghai wins, especially off the ult advantage, this is where we can bleed the timer down.
Dynamite from Jimmy, not going to be able to find anything. Just holding on to the bomb for now.
Jimmy one-taps Fleta.
Headshot onto Fleta, alleviating a lot of pressure here for his squad. Bomb out, looking for a pick. Won't be able to find one, but Elsa safely pulled back. Has managed to get back into the back. Kill there onto Jimmy. Red's not coming.
Interesting bomb from Void.
It's like too precarious of a spot to make it happen. There it is.
Gaga gets DM again. Nisha gets the res on Jimmy. Dude, Gaga is pounding. Like, has Fate been terrible this series? I don't know. I would say no, but I mean, Gaga has been making fucking plays. I think this is an MTD. Like, in terms of impact, this is ridiculous. Gaga is fucking ridiculous.
Don't have any ultimates other than the Valkyrie about to be online. Only have to worry about a pulse bomb and a bomb so far.
Izayaki waits for Monk to trans before he responds, but when Izayaki uses Transcendence, half his team is already dead. Nisha's got the Valkyrie now. We need to see Fleta pressure with this pulse bomb. Jimmy takes away DM's bomb, and now it's still Shanghai losing space.
Well, that's a good
DM gets Monk in the back line.
The res, however, is
Res, though.
Nisha, so
Fucking res.
Gaga
It's almost like it didn't happen. Well.
Does not get eliminated. Good poking, Monk.
DM? Was he full HP? He re-peeks. Why re-peek there? The 100 HP, not even full. Same angle that you're just getting shot from.
Without a Transcendence, Fate dies, doesn't get to use the Primal Rage. So now he's going to have to respawn and come back into the fight. There's still a minute, 45 seconds on the line here for the side of the Chengdu Hunters. Izayaki eliminated. Void's going to be D-Mac. Pulse Bomb just lobbed in, keeping them zoned out of the spawn room. The pile driver gets the finish here onto the Baby Diva. Cart getting closer and closer. Fate comes diving in. The Discord Orb is there. He pops the Primal.
Fates get Primal, but
just 1% away from having that rally. Now the Transcendence out from Monk, rushes his way over onto the cart. They have the minefield. They have the self-destruct to buy space, and they come in more than double the available time for the Shanghai Dragons. 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
oh, I don't know, man.
Not miss a beat here. They stormed their way through to point B, and now they get a solid closeout on C to have an advantage.
I think the comps Shanghai's been playing haven't really been perfect. Doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Just put Shanghai away, and we are seeing situations.
And
where
again,
he's running
like,
these picks
I
as
don't
well.
think DM is playing that great when they sub him in. Eichenwalde was a complete mess. Like, I think Fleta's been playing relatively. I think Fleta has been playing good. I think Izzy, all things considered, been playing good. But I mean, the impact that Gaga has compared to like Fate, I think has been massive. Massive. They do have Ursa, yeah. Oh my. Damn.
No benefits here. They're just constantly behind if that keeps on happening. And there were a couple of good fights overall. I think A was a decent
Oh my god, that was a nasty 2-tap there. Okay.
From, the attack in this.
Yeah. Starting.
Shanghai are going to be tested. They need a lot of distance.
Yeah.
So they're going to TP their backline across, yeah?
Fleta looking to TP them across. Swaps over to the Tracer now. DM sticking through with the Ash. Gaga.
Oh, Gaga. Not going to get the kill.
Tries to roll out.
He gets out.
Do not manage to get the finish on him.
Okay.
Can re-aggress here in a moment as he gets hopped up by Monk and Nisha. Fate going to be matching. Moves off with the Winston now over onto the Wrecking Ball.
Really important that Gaga, well, first that he gets out alive, but then also for Shanghai to be able to survive against the initial dive in.
Jimmy was
doesn't connect the shots required.
Took DM's head off.
From the rest of Shanghai as well. But if Shanghai start losing members off that Gaga play, they're in trouble. But they are going to be able to get the cart moving.
Shanghai's gotten the cart pretty far.
If we can just get to the end of
But Chengdu's opted to play this very conservatively, not being very risky because it's overtime. I think they don't mind the cart getting that far as long as they play safely and play for their advantages. Hitting that if Jimmy hit that dynamite, that would have been massive. But this is actually really smart, I think, from Chengdu. Like, obviously, you want to let the cart not get that far, but now that the cart this far, somebody has to get on this point and touch it and constantly move it. And Void's like, look how hard it is for Void to touch this point here. The angles heavily favor Chengdu here, because the only angles Shanghai has is this little kill box, whereas Chengdu has the Zen back here on the high ground. They have Elsa down here. They have the Ashe here. They have the ball running around. They have so many more angles. It's a big big crossfire. No, and they can't even touch. That's a C9. I mean, they definitely could have had someone touch, but it's just so hard. There's so much pressure.
Yeah, I was having an argument with Avast and
other people last night about the Orisa Hog.
Not a C9 unless
pull hook.
Winning the fight and then
nice try.
The objective. Shanghai, we're absolutely not winning that fight. Jump coming through from Fate, looking to get in on top of Monk. Monk's actually chasing him down into the stairwell. He's like, I'm not afraid of you. I have a Discord orb and incredible accuracy, as well as teammates to back me up. So forces him back over onto the defense. As Gaga just peeking up onto the high ground here, seeing if there's an opportunity for him to roll in. Will not see one, so just joins in on the cart.
Still a minute 50 left to go as well, so it's decent time remaining for Chengdu.
Stormson, I think the comps that Shanghai's played for the most part are pretty weird. I think the comp they're on now is fine. I think weird comp selection, and I think Fate is kind of. I mean, I think it's getting MTD. I think Gaga's been way better. And Leave has just been pounding consistently. Leave has been a superstar, I think, in this match. Jimmy with the headshot on. Oh man.
Just managed to find Gaga.
A little bit of an in from Gaga there.
Elsa gonna have to be the one playing around on the cart. Monk gets rid of Izayaki.
I don't know, man.
Huge pickup here from him. Fate goes forward, gets a pile driver in to punish the enemies, and Yada falls low, has to pop his own shield. Minefield nearly available to try to create some space and get them off the card. But that being said, Void is gone. Fate
doesn't matter, everybody's dead.
Are not gonna do anything, and as you say,
that's it.
Should be it. Legion Gon's going, and he's desperately trying to get the resurrection. He cannot do so, and against all expectations. Here, the second day of the 2021
sheesh. Kind of a steamroll.
Watchpoint Gibraltar, they take
kind of a steamroll.
The 3-0 victory. What did we just witness? This was absolutely incredible play from the Hunters the whole way through.